upon thousands will now greet their heroes as they run out for the second of the elimination playoff games. Okay, let's get to our commentary team for this one. Standing by to see who will progress and who will drop out are John Wells and Mark Wilson.
Cheers, Brian. Knockout football from here on in. And in a couple of hours, for one of these two teams, the road to Old Trafford will still be open. For the other, it will be season over. After a marathon to get here, now it's all about the next 80 minutes to stay alive. Who will join Wigan, Hull Kingston Rovers and Lee in the Super League semi-finals next weekend? We are about to find out. Liam Moore, official in the middle, video referee Chris Kendall, John Wells alongside me. John, we've been looking forward to this ever since we knew how the draw was made. Everything points to Warrington, but playoff football can do funny things.
Yeah, evening, Mark, haven't we just? This is going to be an absolute barnstormer of a game. Of all the stuff that was talked about pre-game, a comment from Paul Helens sticks with me, and that is you are never going to eliminate.
Well, that's not the start they wanted, John, and that had nothing, no part at all in whatever Paul Wellens said. Tommy Makinson, on his 350th career appearance, has dropped the kickoff.
Well, and you can prepare all you want, can't you? And at the end of the day, you've got a ball tumbling towards you, sun in your eyes, nerves in the belly, and an early opportunity handed to the Warrington Wolves. Yeah, Paul Wellens mentioned, you're never going to eliminate the talent that's on show from either side. All you can do is try to mitigate and manage that. That's why I'm so excited about this evening's game.
Well, this is a gilt-edged opportunity for Warrington. An unexpected opportunity for the Wolves to take the lead here. They get the ball now with Williams. Goes out the back to Duffy. They came out to get him. Didn't quite get him first time of asking. But enough red and white shirts get around Duffy and bring him to the ground a couple of metres away. Real big test this for St Helens early on. Williams to Musgrove. He's wrapped up. Good defence so far from Saints. Will have been rocked by that early error. Can they get their teammate out of a sticky situation? Drinkwater to Williams, they're moving it wide, they're creating numbers, and they're going over! It's first try! Toby King slices through to score, and within 90 seconds, Warrington hit the front. Saints error punished ruthlessly by the Wolves.
And that's the word, ruthless. Sam Burgess will be incredibly pleased with the way that his team have started. Yes, they were gifted position and territory, but yes, they went and executed and took advantage of it in the best possible way, in the most emphatic possible way. The boys were talking about this left edge. Well, it was Tommy Makinson's error, this left edge from Warrington, and just how that makeshift centre, Sione Matautia, is left all at sea. He gets no protection, there's no pressure on Williams, he's able to play, able to get the ball away, and then it's just two quick pairs of hands and Toby King strolls in, size between two St Helens defenders, and if that's a sign of things to come, I reckon Saints have got a real problem.
That was straightforward. Well executed by King. 10th try of the season for him. Winner in the grand final with Wigan last season. Been beaten twice at Old Trafford with Warrington. Well, they're hoping to rectify that. Josh Hewlett is taking the kick. It's a big moment. Turn the 4 into 6. Strikes it pretty well, but it's waved away, so not able to add the extras there, Thewlis, and it remains 4 points to 0.
Yeah, the Warrington Wolves are going to look to mine this team all evening. It's their favourite go-to side. It's good set-up play, both halves engage in the line, and as the boys at pitchside have been talking about, they've got a back rower and a middle, a back row and a middle playing out in the centre. Now, Sione Matautia is a fantastic player, a high-quality player. In those areas of the field, that lateral movement and the quickness of thought, it's going to be a real challenge for him because they're going to go back and mine that scene this evening.
Big collision off the restart. Can Saints force Warrington into an error in their own end of the field? Walker named in the Super League Dream Team. And at the heart of everything that Warrington do here. Well, they've hit the front early on, Warrington. Just the start they would have wanted. Play up the middle.
Just past the line, Johnny. Hold. Goal for.
Nearly setback for Saints, who are having to defend here. Warrington on the 5th tackle. They're going to kick through Drinkwater inside and again into the sun. This time Makinson does come up with the ball and he'll bring it back at full tilt. It could be his last Saints appearance today, so it's a big day in more ways than one for Tommy Makinson.
Yeah, huge evening for him, and it's a landmark game as well, isn't it? His 350th career appearance this evening. Didn't start it in the way that he wanted to, but that was a much better carry.
And that is a threat that we know the likes of him and Wellesby can bring. It's here now, coming into the line. They get the ball away on this near side. Tackle made on halfway. Aggressive defence from Ty and Williams as Clark gets the ball infield and head forward with Lees. Wrapped up. 5th tackle. They're looking short side. Here's Dodd. Going to put the kick downfield. He was tackled as he kicked it by Curry. Dufty catches it at the back, and Dufty's wrapped up 15 off his own line.
Move up and square, boys. Hold.
Here's Roderick Ty. He started last week. Been a good first season for him so far, and now Saints have jumped the gun. They're offside. The start they would have wanted.
No, a ball handling error and then an error in terms of their defensive line discipline. Sam will be very happy with it. It's exactly what he wanted. Saints just really eager to try and limit the meters from the Warrington Wolves, just overstep the mark a little bit. And the risk and reward for that is, I've never quite understood it, because you stray a half an inch offside and you've given away 30 meters.
Wellens hoping that his side can become the first from 6 to go on and win the grand final, but not the start they required here. Musgrove takes it forward and Warrington once again are on the attack. Walker will get the ball away here to Drinkwater. Gets it to Curry, but good aggressive defence from Saints. They'll need more of that this afternoon. Up the middle to Yates. What a signing he's proving to be. Tried and tested at Super League level. Williams is going to put the kick in behind. Benison has got work to do here. Benison is waiting for a bounce of the ball. He didn't get one. Or did he? He did get one. Cool as a cucumber at the back there, St Helens. Referee was right on the spot. Let's thought for a moment they took it over in goal.
No, I think he's done really well as John Benison. He's just really good awareness of where the kick chase was and just managed, just resisted the temptation to put his hands on the ball and make that dead. Big call, really big call, worth a fair bit of land for St Helens, and they need it.
Yeah, Benison. Plenty of experience at fullback as well, and maybe it served him in good stead there as Saints now are up towards halfway with Wormsley. Here's Lomax. Lomax into the line, gets the ball away, carried forward. Batchelor will play the ball. Comes back centre field. Here now is Lees. Lees running at Williams. Good carry. 20 out from the line. Last tackle here. Are they going short side? They are. Here's Dodd. He's going to turn it back to Wellesby. Wellesby thought about the kick. Now he needs to find an offload. What a one-on-one tackle that was. Yates clapped him and the ball in that tackle.
That's absolutely outstanding stuff. A human limpet. Luke Yates, last tackle. We know him to be a tackling machine. He was signed because he was a tackling machine. That's a potentially really dangerous attack. Snuffed out.
And Wellesby's on the ball in that area. Anything is possible, but Yates made sure that ball was going nowhere. Great one-on-one effort from the former Huddersfield man. Musgrove again carries it up the middle. Going for the 40-20 here. Now he's got the direction. He needs a bounce. Didn't quite get one. Benison grateful at that stood up in the end. Is there a possible counter on? No. Bateman makes the tackle.
Yeah, I think they're aware to it. They've done the homework clearly, haven't they? They've got a number of kick options of the Warrington Wolves, and that's a really potent one from dummy half from Danny Walker. But I think they had that covered all the way.
Percival, landmark day for him as well. Career appearance 250 for the centre. Saints getting up to halfway here. Moving the ball to Walmsley. Walmsley and Drinkwater. Tackle made. Now Clark decides he's on his back, and Clark taking on defenders, pumps off one. That's a great run, 20-metre carry from Clark, fighting to get to his feet. Last tackle here. Dodd going to stand up the ball. They're going to ask Dufty to come and collect it. Dufty gets off the ground, but he's tackled a couple of metres off his line. Better from St Helens.
Yeah, much more composed, and one of Sam's key things from his playbook. He wants Darryl Clark out and running, and it's a sign that St Helens are comfortable.
All 5 off the line. Rick Ty, Papua New Guinean international. Wrapped up. Walker waits. He'll get it away here. Ashton will throw himself enthusiastically into the tackle. Saints have got to hold their discipline here. Big collision comes in. Tautu and Lomax. Last one here. Pressure on Drinkwater. We'll get the kick downfield. It was Williams in the end who gets it away. Gets a nice bounce here for Bennison. Bennison brings it back. Decent enough chase, but Saints will start just outside their 30.
Yeah, you're just starting to see that momentum, or feel that momentum shift now, aren't you? Saints were shocked into life, and they've got a further leg up as well. This time Liam Moore has pulled the Warrington Wolves for offside. The Primrose and Blue too eager, and the tap's quick.
It is, and they're scooting forward. And they'll start just outside the Warrington 40. Clark finds Walmsley. Walmsley taken down by Nicholson. He'll move the ball across the field here. Back on the angle goes Whitley. Tries to spin his way out of a would-be tackle. Saints starting to get some good go forward here. Great run from Knowles. They're 15 out. They get a quick play of the ball. Clark going. It's a set restart. 5 out. So Darryl Clark picking apart his former club's defence. And Saints now have got a genuine opportunity here to maybe level up this match. Clark waits. Gets the ball away here now. They're moving through the hands. They're going through the numbers. Ball over the top. Chance for Makinson! Wow, has he got it down? The Saints fans celebrate. Referee will want to hand this one upstairs. But Tommy Makinson, who came up with the error at one end, might just have redeemed himself at the other.
Okay, tackle 2, we have a live call of try. We're checking the grounding and touchline plays. Makinson's in possession, it's a fair challenge. And the ball appears to be grounding. Can we check the back angle, please, to make sure that his feet are in the air? Okay, that's blocked. If we could go to camera 3, please. Okay, yeah, look at this. Okay, I'm happy that the ball's grounded. I need to decipher whether his legs or body are down or not. I can't really tell on that angle. Have we got anything else? Okay, this may show me more. Can we just go back a few frames on this, please? Okay, so he jumps from the field of play. Okay, is his right foot down or not? Can we go back a couple of frames, please? Okay, go through from here, please, nice and slow. Have we got any other angles, please? Okay, can we go back to camera 5, please?
Have we got the one from behind, Chris?
Is the camera 3 again, please? And I think the camera from the other corner is blocked, isn't it?
Oh, cheers, Chris.
Yeah, let's watch through this again, please. See if I can see his feet. Okay, I've viewed all the available angles. I have insufficient evidence to overturn the live call of try. I've viewed the angles I need. I've made my decision.
Good, mate.
Elite level sport is about fine margins, and the fine margins might just have fallen in favour of Tommy Makinson and St Helens. Insufficient evidence to overturn the decision. Makinson is redeemed. It might be his last hurrah for St Helens. Well, he's doing his level best to keep his team in this one and make sure there is a next week.
Yeah, an inauspicious start from a wonderful player on a big night for him personally and a massive night for his team. And he's come up with another trademark finish. And you're right, there's inches in this. What about that pass from Johnny Lomax, by the way? He's creeping up the assist charts as well. That's his 17th for the season. This is just a pass based on instinct. He's played with Makinson 250 times and he knows he's going to be there. You get the ball in his hands and what a finish. What a finish. Paul Wellens, he's really happy that that momentum shift we were talking about that we felt up here has been registered on the scoreboard as well. That's some riposte from the Saints.
3 in a row for Makinson. Big kick this for Mark Percival. Can he nudge Saints in front? The fans behind the post will tell us everything about this kick. That's the angle he's got, and that's the strike he's made. Listen to that roar. St Helens hit the front. 13 minutes gone. The big guns are back, and the big guns are firing for Saints.
Nailed it, absolutely nailed the touchline, as did Lomax with this catch and lofted pass to Tommy Makinson, who takes on Toby King on the outside and uses every millimetre of space to get Saints on the board. Percival knocks them in front, and against the defence, Mark, that has vastly improved this year and are showing there now why. They're averaging 2 tries conceded per game this season, the Warrington Wolves. Well, Saints have just got one of them.
It was interesting in that build-up to that try. Sam Tompkins was on about how many times Darrell Clark runs. He had the big run, didn't he, for 20 metres, then he got the 6 again. Just feel that if Saints are going to do anything today, Darrell Clark is going to have a big part to play. Warrington won't be too worried. Lots of time left, of course. And they've been in some big games this season already. Knowles. Here's Dodd. Down the field he goes. Oh, well caught. Or was it? It wasn't well caught. Well, this is a huge call. Josh Hewlett looked like he caught it on the half volley. The referee thinks differently. Now he kicks the ball away in frustration, Josh Hewlett. Has he just been royally hard done by? Let's have a look. He's knocked it on, didn't he?
Here we go, boys, please.
Yeah, so look, my first impression was that he'd cleaned that up, but if it slipped through his hands at all and touched the ground, he's not got that under control. I think that's a great call on the fly from Liam Moore. He doesn't like it, Josh Hewlett, because he's managed to tidy it up, but yeah, he's not gained control of that before it's touched the floor. And he may well be frustrated, but what he can't do and what his teammates can't do now is panic off the back of this.
That is a great call from the official to see that as he did. Well, Thewlis was bemused, but the video will prove him to be correct. But look at this for a defensive effort from Warrington. Percival is pushed back. Can Saints add to their lead? They look in the mood. St Helens here for sure. Ball now works its way across the field. Short pass is taken in by Lees. Warrington have to keep their composure here. Ball works its way into the hands of Wellesby. Lomax gets it wide. Makinson this time is chopped down by Ashton. King there to help out as well. Ball now works its way in field. Matauti will take the tackle, and now there's a penalty.
Yeah, just a bit of confusion about who was supposed to be running in which hole, and there's been an obstruction penalty given away. And Sam's men have been under the pump, haven't they? This has been after a shaky start from St Helens and an early strike from the Wolves. As this game has developed, this has become a red and white affair, hasn't it? That this is where you feel the momentum is at the moment, and it's just that I think it's almost a miscommunication there. Joe Batchelor running through the wrong hole, the hole that Lomax didn't want him in.
Warrington working out of their own end. Here's Harrison. Will take the tackle. Curry to Williams. Here's Dufty, just had to reach, finds Ty. Ty gets to an edge, finds Sewlis. Sewlis cuts back in. Brought down 30 away. 3 in the tackle and a set restart. So Warrington now get their chance to attack the line. What an open start it's been.
Oh, and look, another early one in there from Matt Dufty. Just how easily he got to an edge there. Got on the outside of Percival. They're stacked here to the left as well.
Well, that will be their go-to edge, you feel, and here they go now. Williams to Dufty, they shoot out, and this time they get King. Good work.
That's a really good tackle by Makinson, had to be made.
It did, but now they've got to follow that up with some more work here as Ashton powers his way to the post. Couple of tackles left yet. They're coming back centre field. Harrison is going to be taken to ground, 5 out from the line. They're split either way. Surely they're coming right this time. That's where they're going now into the hands of Drinkwater to Dufty. Finds Sewlis. Sewlis is going to have to go it alone. Gets the ball away. It hits the Saints player, but it went forward, says the official. And Saints did well. Both sides of the field, they were asked questions. They came up with the right answers.
Yeah, you've got so little time here to assess what's coming. Dufty manages to get the quick ball away. You see how little time they've got to react. Bennison in there on Dufty. And it was Makinson on the other side of the field a couple of plays before. And they've got more experience, the St Helens squad, than any other side who made it through the regular season. Their current squad, they're used to this sort of knockout football, intensity of rugby.
And Paul Whelan said they were treating this as a new competition, and the facts are that what's gone on in the previous 27 rounds have little bearing now. It's all about who can win on the day. Lee did it last night to book their place in the final 4. Will it be Warrington or St Helens who join them next weekend? Both games live on Sky Sports. Ball kicked downfield, another tester taken on the full. Dufty swings a ball across the field, and the tackle is made on the Warrington 30-metre line. So Hull Kingston Rovers, we know, will be at home on Friday night. 8 o'clock start, and then on Saturday at 5 it's semi-final 2. Wigan, the champions, will be at home. 5:30 kickoff for that one. All the build-up as ever right here on Sky Sports. Ball works its way centre field. Nice little offload, finds Williams. Williams just finds that Saints have dropped off on this near side. He's skipping to an edge, but eventually ran out of room and takes the tackle. Here is Sewlis, keen to atone for that error. Both number 2s have made errors off kicks downfield. It's now the kick high, and this is a tester. Wellesby comes forward, he's going to get off the ground, and he gets off the ground, and Ty puts him straight back on it.
That's a good take. Never took his eyes off the ball, Wellesby, and he's hammered as the minute he touches the floor from Roderick Ty. It's a good set of defence from the Warrington Wolves, and they back it up with another. Again, Makinson tries his best to nose through, but facing a stern examination at the moment.
Here is Delaney off the bench, up to the 40. What a year he's had. Ball works its way centre field. This fella's not done so bad either, Matty Lees. This one here for Dodd. Dodd also leaving Saints at the end of the season. Will it be the end of the road for him? Here is Dufty. Dufty sprints past one. Wanted to get the pass away, but was wrapped up.
This far, no further, says Sione Matautia. He tried to run backwards to go forwards, did Dufty, but he didn't reckon on big Sione standing in his way.
Well, it's a double-edged sword. They think they can get round him. The problem is if you don't, you've got to deal with what's coming, and Matautia got one back of his own. And again, good defence. Both sides looking to earn the right through their defence to put the squeeze on opponents. We had an enthralling game last night and wasn't decided until late on. And it's been a pretty level start here as the ball working its way out wide on the Warrington left. They cut back in. There could be room here. There is room here. Dufty's away. No support, didn't panic. Last tackle. Saints have got to be careful here. They don't want anyone going in the bin. There are two markers down, so it's a disjointed line. Ball over the top. They're looking to attack the space down that short side. Now they need to find a pass. Now they need to find something. Drinkwater is tackled. Gets the ball away. Still the last tackle. What a tackle. Ball on the ground. They're going backwards, Warrington. Now they kick downfield and it's straight into the arms of Wellesby. What a passage of play that was. And here comes Wellesby going the other way. Breathtaking stuff here. What a defensive effort from Saints.
Oh, breathtaking and breathless as well. They were determined to keep the play going, the Wolves. In the end, it was Drinkwater who got the kick away, but Wellesby had watched that like a hawk the entire play.
Let's go down to pitch side then here for the first time tonight from Jenna Brooks.
Yeah, evening, Mark. Last week, Alex Wormsley, St Helens starting prop, was a late withdrawal from their game at Lee. Well, I can tell you he's put in a massive shift. There he is there. He's put a massive shift in. He's just come off. George Delaney has gone on for him. I can tell you he's played himself into the ground.
Good stuff. I'm sure we'll see more of him later as well. Last tackle here for Saints. They're going to send it high. Dufty here is under big pressure. Ball goes up, comes down. Has he knocked it on? He has. Saints have it back, and they get another set.
Oh, danger time now. Red alert for the Warrington Wolves defensive unit.
Here they go towards the middle of the field. Our Saints about to extend that lead.
You'd see Lomax is moving over to the left here.
They're all here. All the big guns. Are they about to deliver? Short pass to Percival. He's in. Mark Percival celebrates. The referee wants to check it. He says that Percival has grounded it. The reaction of Percival says he's grounded it. Saints, are they in for a second?
Okay, it's tackle one. We have a live call of try. We're checking the grounding. Go on from here, please. Players in possession. And appears to ground the ball. Can I just get the other corner view, please? Yeah, go on this one, please. Nice and slow. And the ball is grounded. I've viewed the angles I need. I've made my decision.
So Mark Percival has grounded the ball, and St Helens have got a second try here. The reaction of the centre said it all. 250th career appearance, and he slammed that ball down to open up a 6 points lead.
That's great stuff, and it's just that transition as well, isn't it, between defence to attack for St Helens. They fall into shape so easily. And there was a fair bit going on in between the plays. Matty Lee's got them to a point on the field that can open up. The mistake from Dufty, it's the first error from him, gathered in by St Helens. Lee's got it to a post, they opened up, and then it's Lomax to Wellesby. And a lovely short ball, give a strike centre, a little bit of space and a little bit of time. And he's got the talent there to cross. Just love how when you get all three ball players. And then Percival, look, he has never been shy, has he? Big, strong, strapping player. And that was just as simple from Wellesby. Just give the man time and he will take advantage. And what a start. After an early error mark, they have consigned that to the back of their minds, and they're well and truly in a rhythm now.
This is a massive kick because it turns a 6 point lead into a 2-score lead. Nailed one from out wide earlier. Can he add another one from this near side? Mark Percival to convert his own try. Short run up, but it's a great strike. Straight through the middle again. 12 points to 4.
Yeah, so it's Percival who is the try scorer, and he converts his own try. But just take a look here, the three players in motion, Dodd to Lomax to Welsby, all got themselves pre-play into that setup, into that shape, all designed to target and isolate edge defenders. Brilliantly prepared for, brilliantly trained for, and expertly executed.
It was just the delay of the pass from Welsby.
Move, just pass the line, boys.
Saints have it. A stunned silence around the home sections here. 3 times already. Warrington have beaten St Helens this year. Once in the Cup, twice in the regular Super League as Clark goes again. That's 3 big carries he's had already. He was hoping to earn a set restart. He didn't get one. Knowles thought about playing at the line. Takes the tackle.
Now he's starting to see Welsby sniffing around these rucks. He's pushed through on a push support line. Didn't get it this time, but that's again more for the Warrington Wolves to consider. They've tidied that up well, though. Initial miscommunication. Dufty comes down with it.
Well, they've both made an error under the high kick, and probably both desperate to atone and almost made a second error, but they didn't. And Warrington, they've just got to keep composed here. They're behind in a big game, but there's lots of time remaining. We mentioned coming into it, 3 games they've gone without conceding a try. They have been severely tested early on, and they've been broken open twice in the opening 26 minutes here.
Hey, they've both been brilliant tries, haven't they? You know, yes, there may have been some errors that put them in that defensive position, but Saints have had to use every bit between the ears and every bit of space on the ground to get those scores.
Give him 10 more.
Downfield, Benison sprints across. Again, he gets a kind bounce. He will come forward. Paul Vaughan into the action. Missed the last 3 after that controversial sending off at Lee. He's out back on the field. There he is, Paul Vaughan. Will have been a frustrating few weeks for him for sure. Can he now add to this Warrington effort? As here come St Helens again. Makinson carries them over the halfway line. Clark waits. Pops the ball up here for Knowles. Gets it away. Delaney backs his way in. Last one, but they're only 35 out from the try line. Lomax will get it. Will send it back across field. The pressure's coming for Dufty. Evades 1, evades 2. Almost evaded 3. Does evade 3. Like a pinball there, bouncing around, and eventually he's brought down 20 off the line.
How good is he to watch? How good is he on his feet? There's just a real crackle of energy, isn't there, every single time he gets the ball. Just that evasive manoeuvre there to get on the outside of Batchelor, then Matautia. One of the very best to watch.
He's had a fine season. Had that knee problem that ruled him out for a few weeks towards the latter part of the season, but he's back fit again. As Warrington approach halfway, here's Walker. Gets it away to Drinkwater. They've got numbers. Ball over the top. Reaches now Ashton. Ashton down the sideline. Good sliding defence. Matautia it was who made the tackle on the 5th. Ball back now to Williams. He's going to send it high. Welsby comes off his line, gets up, takes it, and takes his medicine 10 off his own try line.
90-metre set from the Warrington Wolves. Good response.
It shows, of course, the importance of that first tackle. If you go up to the 20, it just buys you a bit of freedom, doesn't it?
Yeah, in the same way, look, Benison started the previous set for St Helens really well. Dufty's done the same and answered in kind. It makes all the difference.
Move now! Come on.
There's a hush around the stadium as everybody's taking in. As here comes Bell.
4. Move! Give me a step, John. Go for it. You're good there, mate.
Ball now with Clark. Has a look. What's in front of him? Just takes what's on offer. No need to force the issue for St Helens. They've made a good start here. They're looking for a decent kick here. It's a possible 40-20 effort. Thewlis backpedaling, gets in good position and catches it nicely. Now can he bring it forward? He looks to try and run around. There's no space to run around. Parsley makes the tackle. And Warrington have it back, and at the moment it is set for set here. Warrington, if they win, they go to Hull Kingston Rovers on Friday night. If St Helens win, they will be at Wigan on Saturday. Ball through the middle. Oh, he's lost it. He's lost it. Harrison was just trying to get his hands in order so he could think about an offload, and a desperate hand knocks it out of his grasp.
And it was desperate defence back on the inside. Parsi missed the initial tackle, and it's just reaching, grabbing, despairing defence from St Helens. Harrison just can't pull it in.
There's a St Helens player there getting treatment, and it's Darryl Clark. So this could be, well, the thumbs up from the physio. He doesn't look too great at the moment, Darryl Clark. There he is, breathing in a stinger, maybe.
I think he was in that tackle, wasn't it? I think he's caught something in the act of trying to tackle.
Here's Lomax, gets it away. Here's Wellesby. Great sliding challenge. Kim was there. The defence mapping out nicely. Here's Lomax, finds Matautia, runs at Nicholson. This is the last one. Saints are going to go short side. They're in! They're over again! Makinson at the double. Referee's going to check this one again. This could be the biggest moment of the match so far. A quick play of the ball. Saints down the short side. A try on the field.
Okay, it's tackle 5. We have a live call of try. We're checking the grounding, please. Makinson takes possession. Okay, just go back on this. It looked short originally. Okay, play on from here now. Okay, he's short at that point. You can clearly see green. The ball does get down, but is Makinson still in possession of the ball at that point? Have we got any other angle, please? This might show me more. If we go from here now. Okay, so it's short. Makinson's hand is still on the ball. It's still on it. I then lose sight of the hand on the ball. Okay, at the point that the ball gets to the floor, his hand is still on it. I do lose the hand for a period of time. Can we just check any other angles, please, to make sure that his hand never comes off the ball? Okay, can we go back to the handheld, please? Okay, we'll run it through on here. So we've got a live call of try. So the on-field view is that his hand stays on the ball at all times. Hand is still on the ball. I lose it. And then the ball is on the floor. I'm happy I've viewed the angles I need. I've made my decision.
Cheers, Chris.
Sometimes in life you need a little bit of fortune. You need someone to maybe be looking the other way. It can't be helped. It's live sport. And Makinson gets the decision, and those fans are in raptures.
And he won't care a bit, will he? Just a speed of thought, because I think the Warrington Wolves have done really well in the build-up to that. Toby King, as you said, not committed. The unit had stayed together. That solved most of the problems, and then it was just a quick play the ball from Matautia. And Wellesby with a lovely arrowed pass to Tommy Makinson, who crashed over. All importantly, the decision went up as try. So video referee, anybody looking at that and scrutinising that needs to be certain.
I think that was the best angle of all. I think that shows he kept hold of the ball for me. Makinson scores his first try-double of the season.
Wow.
It's all on the line for him tonight, that is for sure. Tommy Makinson heading to the south of France next year. 3-time Super League Dream Team winner, Golden Boot winner, multiple Grand Final winner. Here's Percival, who's 2 from 2. And again, the Saints fans will be our guide. Strikes it. Oh, hits the post. This time the fine margins go the way of Warrington, but it is a 12-point advantage.
And that could be significant in the final wash-up. But I tell you what, that's significant, isn't it? The time of the game, a reward for possession and position. And St Helens fans know that he'll be moving on to pastures new, and they will miss him because he is a top quality finisher. Look, he's an all-round rugby player, and we're always too reductive, aren't we? When we come to wingers, we're used to scoring such spectacular tries in the corner of the field, but his all-round game has been outstanding for Saints for many seasons.
Yeah. Well, 6.5 to go to half-time. St Helens have come here with a plan, but now they've come up with an error, and this could be just the kind of in that Warrington needs. Sam Burgess' side have had to do a lot of defending in this first 40 minutes so far, but now an opportunity.
They've been given a freebie, haven't they? This is how the game started. Error from St Helens inside their own red zone. It's deemed an incorrect play the ball. So it's a handover in possession, full set of 6. Here comes Vaughan.
If they could score here, there are so few opportunities. If they could come away with another try, that would boost the confidence significantly. A much more mature Warrington than maybe we've seen in recent seasons. They know what it takes now. As now here's Bateman, leading the NRL Grand Final with Canberra. A winner with Wigan here in Super League. Ball with Walker, finds Dufty. Dufty ball over the top for Thewlis. Thewlis cuts back in past Benison, offers the dummy, but Benison gets his man with help from Dodd. Ball loops to Curry. He gets it away to Vaughan. Vaughan steps out at 1. Can he get the ball free? No, he can't. They've got numbers again, no left if they want to go that way. Saints are desperately trying to get some troops over that side of the field. Here is Williams. Williams, what an offload! What a try! Magical from George Williams. And Matty Ashton on the end of it. Warrington do hit back. Another Saints error. Another try. Ashton this time, but this is all about the pass. It's a thing of beauty.
It's absolute magic from George Williams. It's brilliant. We'll just take a look at the way that he does this. I mean, Matty Ashton, 24 tries now in 24 games. Well, that tells you all you need to know about that man. But what about this in the build-up from Williams? He knew they were short, he knew they were scrambling, he was running to outside shoulders because Saints players had had to drift across late. So little time to communicate, so little time to address. And what about that for a pass, a final pass from Williams? Matty Ashton crosses, and what a crucial score that is for the Warrington Wolves. That's brilliant. That is brilliant from Williams.
There were 4 red and white shirts all around him, and he managed to circumnavigate them all and get the pass away, and Ashton does not need a second invitation. First time ever in the Dream Team, and he's firing over the tries. Hat-tricks in his last 2, and you wouldn't rule out more to come here. Thewlis, blooded, is about to try and add the extras from out wide, and this, crucially, would get them back within a converted try. And when you think it feels like it's been all St Helens so far, that would definitely be a result for Warrington. This is another big moment in this elimination match. From the sideline, that is a great strike. The kickers delivering another 2 points for the Wire. Young and old, they're loving the playoffs here, and why not?
That never even looked like missing, did it, from Josh Shoeless? Matty Ashton on the end of a piece of brilliance from their captain. Just instinctive stuff, isn't it? You can't train that. It's just in the very, very best players. Now, Paul Wellens pointedly said at the start of the game, we cannot eradicate that sort of talent from the other side of the field. All we can do is try and manage and mitigate it as best we can. Well, Williams thinks otherwise. What a shot that is from Matautia.
Bell's hit him that hard, his head bandage came off. What a shot on Harrison. And now Saints are firing in defensively. Vaughan wrestling, determined to stay on his feet. Plays the ball. Parsi gets out of the way. Offloading here inside their 10. Get it to tie. What a game this has been so far. The playoffs delivering in bucket loads.
Oh, what an absolute rib cruncher. You're right, it's high on quality. The tries have been really well worked. The completion rates are high, error rates are low. The crowd are well and truly engaged in this one as well.
Certainly the Warrington fans a little bit more enthused after that try for Ashton. Now can they get a good kick away? It's a deep kick. Bennison will wait. Ball just bounces away from him, but crucially on bounce to it, sits up and he can bring it back, and he's over the 30 again. Is there one chance left for Saints in this first half?
Still one.
Ball here now with Wellesby. Gets the ball away to Makinson.
Move! Come on, Roderick!
Nicholson with a tackle. Breathless start to this elimination match.
Move! Just shot the line.
Season over for the side on the wrong end of the scoreline tonight, as it was for Salford last night. It's knockout all the way. The drama, the roller coaster of Super League is just starting to hit the big bumps now. Great carry forward, 30 out.
Yeah, superb. They don't lose much these days when Walmsley goes off, do they?
They don't. Here, is he going for the one-pointer? He is. Lomax. Now that could be risky with a minute left.
Well, they need to get on the bike here, the Warrington Wolves. They're going to have 7 tackles. And I'm not sure what the appetite is to go and try and strike for points. They just want to see this out. I mean, look, they're in a great position considering, aren't they? They've had so few looks at this St Helens line.
Well, that's the mindset of St Helens, and that shows how important that kick from Thewlis was, because it is down to a 1-score lead now. Saints have just got to defend the next 2 or 3 tackles, and they will be in at the break on top, but Warrington can strike from anywhere, at any time, in any match. Vaughan desperate to offload it, gets the ball away to Williams. Williams over the top, finds King. King attacking, ball back inside is collected, and this will be the last tackle of what has been a blood and thunder, highly skilled first 40 minutes in the playoffs. Williams running across, he will get the ball away. It was almost intercepted there, and that will do it. What a 40 minutes we have seen here. Top quality entertainment. There is a St Helens player down, just getting some treatment there as the players trudge off at half-time. St Helens, they were behind early on after Toby King scored inside 2 minutes, but then Makinson, Percival and Makinson again opened up a 16 points to 4 lead. But Warrington going to the dressing room know that Matty Ashton's try has given them plenty of opportunity in this one. Half-time, it's Warrington Wolves 10, St Helens 16.
Mark, John, take a breath, take a break. We will be back shortly with analysis from John Wilkin and Sam Tompkins after a frenetic first 40 minutes in the second of the Super League Eliminators. The season of Warrington and St Helens is on the line. First 40 minutes review after this. Well, congratulations to Halifax, who have made it through to the wheelchair grand final, having beaten the London Roosters. They await the outcome of the second of the semi-finals between Wigan or Leeds, which is kicking off shortly, 6:30. It's 5 p.m. with us on Sky Sports Plus. And if you've been with us for the entirety of this first 40 minutes in the second of the elimination playoff games, you will not have been disappointed. The Warrington Wolves trailing by 6 at half-time against a reinvigorated St Helens side. It was the Wolves, John Wilkin, who got off to a flying start with the sun flare factor playing its part.
Well, this isn't July, this is 5:30. And Saints struggled at kick-off into the sun. Tommy Mack with an error in minute 1, first play of the game, second one of the game. And it just was a terrible start. Tommy Mack clearly blaming the sun for it.
He made sure everyone knew it wasn't the sun, it was the sun in my eyes. This is the area you thought would be a problem for St Helens.
Yeah, Sione Matawi is a back rower. Matt Duffy gets in the loop. This is a set play play designed to catch Sione Matautia out. And it worked, didn't it? It's exactly what we previewed before the game. Such a good execution.
And this play will have been performed by the Warrington Wolves all week in training. That's straight off the training field. They've recognised a weak link in Matautia, and they executed it. The way Duffy went from short to long was brilliant.
Yeah, and I thought St Helens then responded, didn't they? They were sharp themselves in attack. I love the communication, how they're moving each other around. Real dominance from Lewis Dodd on the ball, created a little bit of space. A good ball from Johnny Lomax, but it's a world-class finish. Wow, what a finish.
Well, it took many a look from the video referee. If I could use the word simultaneous for you, Sam, the grounding of the ball on the thigh on the in touch.
Yeah, the referee sent it up a try. I think that was a determining factor, but what an effort. What an effort. They created an overlap, but Tommy had a lot of work to do there, and that's why he's such a good player who's done it for so long.
Well, they talk in big games about a pivotal point principle, and we saw it. We saw John with a break from the Warrington Wolves and a magnificent chase back for St Helens. You both agree that this was maybe the turning point.
All of this, Morgan Knowles' effort to chase back. I think there's been an appetite and a hunger from both teams, from St Helens in particular, to defend. And it's this play, actually, as the ball wanders back to Josh Drinkwater in the middle. It's the double effort from Matt Whitley that is just so impressive under fatigue.
That's the sort of things you can't coach into players. Effort, desire. He's running faster, working harder than anybody else. And by the end of it, they come up with Josh Drinkwater, a real poor kick on 40
And then we
metres.
saw Matt Duffy make an error off the back of it. And Matt Duffy's petulance, a bit sulky, sits in the line. And do you know what? Cost his team. So we've seen Matt Whitley's effort. Now Duffy is out of position. He just walks into shot. He's the fullback.
You'd expect, Sam Burgess would expect, after making an error, he should be trying to save this try on the other side of the field.
It was a great line from Mark Percival, though, wasn't it? Such a strong line.
It's a line that you can't really get in front of. No. You know, he's outside Roderick Ty. Pulis doesn't know which way he's going, and he's running at 100%. It's tough to stop.
Some in the stadium, you two included, then were wondering what we are watching here. St Helens, who were written off by most, leading 12 points to 4, and they extended that lead. It got even better after an error by the Warrington Wolves was punished by the Saints.
Yeah, again, desperate chase back. I think desperation is what you saw from St Helens. Warrington just a bit slow to move, a bit slow to react, but they've been put under absolute fatigue by St Helens.
I think that fatigue was showing that there was no communication between Josh Drinkwater on the short side and Toby King at marker, but Saints have just put them under the pump. This Warrington side looked tired. After 25 minutes, the energy battle was certainly being won by St Helens.
Do you know what, though? If it had gone in at half-time at that score, Brian, we're talking, aren't we? But George Williams,
Ashton's try.
Well, step up George Williams, right? Your team's on the ropes. You're down in energy. It's Batchelor who makes the error of playing the ball, getting up to play the ball. So it's actually two errors that have cost Saints. Tommy Mack's first off, Joe Batchelor's error here, Batchelor's error, and then what we see off the back of it is an influential player just making his mark.
St Helens have got 6 defenders on that short side. You think that's covered. You think they're more than man on man, but what you can't predict is what George Williams is going to do. He knows Matautia he's the spot. Matautia ends up tackling nobody, but George Williams, he's a rugby genius.
Vision, offload, timing. From the depths of fatigue, George Williams has produced the startling moment of clarity that might just be the most important moment of the half, Brian.
Does it radically change what's said in the dressing rooms at half-time, that final try?
Yeah, absolutely. Warrington know now just exactly how close this game is. I think last night we were looking for someone to break the game, and it came with Edinburgh and Pape that we spoke about. George Williams could have done it that early on, because if that swings the other way and Saints come down and score again, they've got a big mountain to climb, but they've not. The game's in the balance.
And I think Warrington now go in and say, you know what, like, Saints have been brilliant there. We've weathered it. We've sort of got through it. And, you know, every time we've shifted the ball to their right, we've come up with something. Get some possession in good ball. Get some shots at St Helens, and they'll get opportunities. But Saints are a different beast here. Saints are a different beast here tonight, I'm telling you now.
They are drawing on years of experience at this level, St Helens, and they have a healthy half-time lead that few saw coming. What have Sam Burgess and the Wolves got in response? They have 40 minutes to rescue season 2024, or it's the Saints into the semi-finals and a date with Wigan. Second half on the way after this.
To defend the Super League crown.
Leah Burns, Super League's top try scorer.
you cannot fault the commitment of two teams going at it hammer and tongs.
St Helens, those are our big rivals. We've always gone hell for leather when we're playing against each other.
I back our girls in a final. They've given everything all year and we're ready and we're hungry.
Well, the champions York will face the stiffest of challenges when St Helens meet them in this year's grand final, and a couple of interested spectators who will be playing their part in that game. You can see with us on Sky Sports on Sunday, October the 6th at 4 p.m. on Sky Sports Plus. And of course, St Helens women's coach Maddie Smith involved in today's game, part of Paul Whelan's coaching staff, that have a half-time lead over the Warrington Wolves, 16 points to 10. Sides emerging here. St Helens first out at the Halliwell Jones Stadium. Quick word from Sam Tompkins, John Wilkin. Who wins this one from here, Sam, and why?
I think Saints go on to win it because they've just proven how good they can be for 40.
Yeah, I would back Saints, put that try just before half-time. That's put the heebie-jeebies in my mind.
Well, what was said at half-time in the changing rooms here? Let's find out. Crossing pitch side to Jenna.
Yeah, Paul Whelan's delighted with that half. He said that his team just need to go on and keep doing what they're doing as far as Sam Burgess goes. He said that he felt his players lost control of the game early in that half. He just needs them to win the big moments. Let's get this second half, I should say, underway. Over to you, Mark Wilson and Wellesley.
Cheers, Jenna. Two teams coming out knowing that one of them may well be at the end of their season in just over 14 minutes' time. We are none the wiser. George Williams' bit of brilliance has kept his team well and truly in it. And a 6-point lead, well, it might not be enough, but I think, John Wells, if we'd have offered Paul Wellens that before kick-off, he would have taken it every time.
Would have bitten your hand off, absolutely. But yeah, just to go back on the George Williams, the boys analysed it at half-time. It perfectly befitting the stage and the time of year. You know, our top players, our marquee players, coming to the fore with pieces of individual brilliance. I've got a feeling there may be a twist or two left in this one. We are halfway through, Mark, and we've been treated to some outstanding rugby league.
We have. Who will be the hero to lead their team into next week? What a weekend it has been. Two more to come next weekend. And of course the men's grand final in 2 weeks. And into that, the women's grand final and the wheelchair grand final all to come on Sky Sports. What a 2 weeks we have got coming up for you. Warrington then with first use of the ball there, bringing it off their own line. Harrison is collected, not about 12 off his own line. Here's Bateman. Not had a lot of good ball, Warrington, and that will be St Helens' objective here. Make sure they don't get any more good ball in this second half. Ball works its way into centre field.
Interestingly, I think they've dominated the speed of the play of the ball as well, because Sam talked about Darryl Clark. Well, this man, Danny Walker, just passed from the base of the ruck. He's as dangerous, isn't he? He's as threatening, just hasn't had the opportunity, hasn't felt like he's had that time or that space.
Thing is, he might only need one opportunity. When will he get it? Wells, we wanted to collect that on the full. He got a beautiful bounce, and he will bring it forward, looking to run round, and has brought down Ashton. That's his way to the tackle with King. Quick play of the ball. They're looking to attack this short side with Matautia. He's met and stopped in his tracks. First score of the second half. Crucial. Can Saints open up that 2-score lead? Can Warrington level up this contest? It is all to play for. Ball down the short side here with Dodd. Dodd gets it away. Here's Percival. Percival was looking to offload there. He had his arm free for a moment. Nobody to give it to.
Yeah, Roderick Ty had to really work hard to get his hand back around that ball.
Here's the kick. Should be dealt with by Dufty. Collects it 5 off his own line. He's gone straight through. Big chance here now. Dufty against Wellesby. Back comes Makinson, and Wellesby does so well to make the tackle. He's got to get out of there. He's got to get out of there, and he does just in the nick of time, according to Liam Moore. But one sidestep, and Dufty was almost away and gone.
Two of the best in Super League there. Brilliant defensive work, brilliant cover tackle from Wellesby, scintillating break from Matt Duffy, one of the players of Super League, and Warrington well and truly on the front foot now.
They are. Here goes Harrison. Talk about turning defence into attack. One run, and here come the Wolves. Drinkwater, they've got numbers. Can they get to the edge? No, Dusty's well met. That's a great tackle. Had to be as well. Is it Knowles? Last one. Slow play of the ball. Batchel it was, who is in there with a tackle. Drinkwater hoists the kick high. The chasers are coming. Batted back. Can they get a pass away? Ty needs to offload it. He does offload it. Here's Williams. Rolls the kick into the corner. The bounce. Ooh, now. Thewlis collected, but he was promptly collected by St Helens. What a start to the second half.
Oh, it's just brilliant attacking rugby. But there's two involvements here from a player who's missed a chunk of the season through injury. Wellesby's just got to be there. He had to be there when Duffy made this break. And what a break as well it was. He got fire in his boots, this kid. Just a level of excitement goes up. That's the first really important defensive effort. And then the second was on Thewlis. Wellesby stepping up as well.
I think Saints fans' hearts were in mouth there that Makinson was going to take Wellesby out in his desperation to get back, but they got it done. Wellesby with an absolute must-make, did make. But Warrington showing that try just before the break has kept everyone interested in this one. Knockout Rugby League at its best here today. As Bell up to the 40. 4 gone, second half in the blink of an eye. Good work from Marker there, from Harrison. You've got to put everything in. Worry about next week. High kick. Over towards Thewlis. Back pedals, catches it. Has a look up in front of him. And he's tackled 20 off his own line.
Yeah, heavy contact there. I mean, they're really putting an awful lot of effort in the defence, trying to assert their authority, their dominance without the ball. Both teams at the moment.
Warrington working forward here. Ashton, as he does, adding his pace.
That's what I really like. It's an area of his game he's really worked hard on and really developed. We always knew him to be wing-heeled and could finish anywhere. He gets into the backfield, he's gone. That grunt work, that work out of yardage is so vital for Warrington.
Here's Curry, finds Williams. Williams no look to Duffy, finds Ty. Bennison off the wing, did well. Really good work from Bennison. Stop Ty offloading. And this is the 5th tackle. And they'll go now to the boot. And a high swirling kick into the evening sky. Makinson catches it. What a catch. Never took his eyes off it.
It moved as well. You could see the pace. He had to change pace and change the position of his body to catch that. He tracked it every inch of the way. Just moved late on him, didn't it?
Great pass there into the arms of Wellesby. He now looks to get them away with Percival.
Back or third.
Well, now with Wellesby again, he's getting busy. He's starting to have a bigger say in this match. Just when his team needs him, here he comes again. Matautia runs at King, who gratefully makes the tackle, 30 off his own line. Ball in field now. Dodd's going to send it high. They're going to invite Duffy into a bit of traffic. Gets off the ground, catches it, but he's well met inside the 10. Good set from St Helens.
They're just doing enough, Warrington, at the moment. It's getting quick on them, but they're just doing enough that those bombs are not yet becoming genuine contests for the ball.
Yeah, good scoop out of dummy half. Walker starting to realise that he needs to get involved. Never mind the first score of this second half being crucial. The first penalty could be crucial. It is on a knife edge here. Well, short. Maybe out the ball out the back was on there for Warrington. Both sides looking dangerous. Walker will find Drinkwater, who will send it downfield. Wellesby comes forward to collect it on the full. A wall of Primrose in blue in front of him. Tries to sidestep one, gets away from one, offers the offload. It was risky, but he thought it was worth it, and they get another 6-7 metres downfield. Matautia doesn't mind those types of carries. That's how he built his career.
We're dominating the ruck out. The St Helens are starting to get a bit of momentum here. This is where they're at their most dangerous.
It's a one-score lead. Just one solitary point more would give them breathing space. And the lungs are burning. Just to have that advantage as they work their way back in field. And 25 metres out from the try line. Last tackle, they're going down their left-hand side. High kick here. This is a tester at the back for Thewlis. Does beautifully. What a catch. What a great catch under pressure.
The back three have been outstanding, haven't they, for Warrington for the most part. But they're getting closer, aren't they? They've been really patient at St Helens, and they're getting ever closer to these being genuine contests for the ball.
A juggle, but held on by Bateman.
And the metres have dried up, haven't they, for the Warrington Wolves as well?
They have. I just wonder, oh, that's an incorrect play of the ball. And to be fair, it's identical to the Bachelor one in the first half. Or is it? Or is it?
Incorrect play of the ball. It's the same as John Bachelor down there.
Well, John Bateman, I think, having seen it again,
yeah, it didn't look pretty, did it? But I mean, I think all the mechanics were all right, weren't they?
You show me a pretty play of the ball. It'll take you a while, I think. Here they go, 20 away. Well, that is the first turnover. It's a huge call. Can Saints make Warrington pay here? 15 metres away. Clark gets it away. The red and white V. They're coming here. And tackle is made. 5 out. In is Wellesby. Gets it back to Lees, who's just going to run across the field, looking to set things up for his team. They've got 3 tackles left of this set. The Halliwell-Jones home crowd is quiet. They're going for the power play. Offload on the ground. Warrington survive. Well, was that the play? And Vaughan wasn't tackled, so he makes some cheap meters there. Well, that offload looked high risk.
Yeah, they had all the component parts in the right place as well. Dodd, Lomax and Wellesby were all geared up on the outside.
Well, have Warrington maybe got a little bit of luck. There was a hand in there. Was it a knock on? Well, it was tight, but Warrington survive, and now they're looking to counter. Up and over the 20 they come. Walker starting to get busy himself now. Gets the ball away. The big players are coming out to play now, that is for sure. They all want a piece of the ball, and here's Walker, 40-20 attempt. He's got a good kick away. Hasn't quite got the juice in it to get in behind Benison, who collects it and comes forward, and he's hit hard.
I'll tell you what, the chase from John Bateman was 50 metres, head down, because he knew the ball was going to slow up. Here comes Saints again. The Warrington Wolves this time with a chance to really slow the progress of St Helens.
This is a battle royale now. They're all giving it every little bit of energy they've got. All working its way forward. Wigan and Hook are sitting on, saying, you get on with it, fellas. They've got the week off courtesy of finishing in the top 2. Lee made it through last night. But who will join them in the final 4? As Dodd sends it high. Underneath it is Thewlis. Catches it on the 10. Looks for a pass. There's nothing there, and he'll take his tackle 10 off his own line.
This time the kick chase from St Helens. Percival and Whitley first to the player. Again, it's what separates the good teams from the great teams, isn't it? And there's a reason that these guys have made the cut-off point. Yes, they've had ups and downs. St Helens more so than Warrington this year, but look, those fundamentals are ingrained in them.
Walker looked one way, went the other. 3 in, trying to drag Philbin to the ground. Leaves one of them on the ground. Walker looks to exploit that. He's tackled. In the battle of the 2 number 9s. Wow. Danny Walker might just have struck a blow there because there was a hand in it. Lomax politely inquires, but will be waved away. And Darryl Clark against his former team and his former colleague.
Yeah, the referee was blind to that. It's the touch judge who's given the call. Right call as well. Yeah, Danny Walker's appealing, and rightly so. There's just too much there on the ball carrying arm from Darryl Clark.
Let's go, mate, please. Josh.
Now, is this a moment? Is this a 60 seconds?
Come on, Josh.
We said the first penalty, John, could be crucial. It invites Warrington into St Helens territory. The kick is decent. Paul Wellens looks on. Sam Burgess looks on. Who'd be a coach? We can enjoy it. We can sit back and lap it up. Powell into the action now. Slow play of the ball. Powell gets it away. Here now is Yates.
Yeah, that was Danny Walker's last involvement. He was spent, wasn't he? Plenty of tackling. He's done 35 tackles, Walker. Some really good sniping runs.
Here now the ball works its way. Williams with a step again. Wow, the footwork. Dazzling. Saints going short here, Warrington. Thought for a second they may have had numbers on that far side if they'd have gone through the hands.
It's a couple of times now out the back. The option's been there for them.
Well, here's Williams. He's the go-to. OK, fires the pass to King, and it's a magical pass again. Williams with the assist. The penalty crucial. King is over for his second of the afternoon, and we are a kick away from being level.
And that is why George Williams is a generational talent. It is a rifled ball to Toby King. There didn't look to be anything on. George Williams skips across, picks his target, pulls the trigger, and what a crucial try, you said, and rightly so. This first penalty, the first team to blink defensively. Take a look at this, you watch this all day. Gets across to Morgan Knowles, and then puts Toby King in some space, just this crabbing across. George Williams does that better than most in Super League. He's able to engage defenders who've got no business in having eyes for Williams. Skips across and then rifles it to Toby King. King for his second. His first came on the second minute of the game. His brace just coming up to the hour mark, and how important is that score?
And not only the fact he scored, the fact that he came round to the post as well. Thewlis will be thankful for that, because it's his job to level things up now. King. England international, Ireland international. Grand final winner with Wigan last year. Thewlis then. This is his easiest assignment of the night. But under this kind of pressure, nothing comes easy. He will be grateful for his teammates for those extra 15 yards in from the touchline. Looks simple. This to level up the game. He strikes it clean. He strikes it through. It's Warrington 16, St Helens 16. What a game in prospect now.
And if you could write the script yourself, you couldn't have written it and set us up any better for the last quarter of this game. Tied up, some brilliant rugby. Just look at the way George Williams, number 6, skips across Johnny Lomax and interests and pulls in Morgan Knowles. Sione Matautia has very little option at that point. So little margin for error. He does it. He makes defenders do things they do not want to do.
We're back underway for the first time since 90 seconds into this game. We're back level again. Bell ringer. It's not easing up. Saints, who led by 12, find themselves pegged back. Philbin and Lees going head to head.
Well, look at this midway through the set as well. St Helens, they're annoyed. The line has been breached. And they're now just 2 plays left. The Warrington Wolves just escaped their own 20.
Are they going to gamble here, Warrington? Are they going to gamble here? They're getting to an edge. They have gambled, and King's away. King, ball over the top, batted back. Was he then knocked on by King? How's the referee going to adjudicate this? Did Warrington knock that on? Well, looking at Sam Powell is saying that St Helens have knocked this on. But I thought it was a Warrington knock-on. This is another big call.
Oh, it's a brave piece of play, isn't it, as well, to get to an edge. Again, great work by Williams, Toby King, and it's knocked back there by Makinson. Maybe the second touches forward.
And it's Warrington who have come up I won't call it an error, it was desperation. King's not happy, but I think if he sees the replay what happened behind him, then Ashton certainly did knock that ball on. Wow.
Yeah, it's just in trying to find Matty Ashton. That ball's been knocked back and then just touches the hand of Toby King. Not a clean pickup. But again, look, just another example of just how dangerous Warrington could be from anywhere on the field.
Their confidence is sky high. Are they the team in the ascendancy now? It feels that way here. Can St Helens get their noses back in front? You go back to that drop goal that was missed just before half-time.
They're going hunting as well, Warrington now.
Short pass, good tackle from King. Clark to Knowles, finds the half-back there, Dodd. Gets it away to Percival. It's an unnecessary. That's 2 offloads St Helens have come up with now inside the Warrington end of the field that have gone to a Warrington player. Yeah,
and they've been let off the hook, haven't they? And Percival's so strong in the tackle. He was going to get his side a dominant play the ball. Oh no! And it's Stulis who fell in back play, slipped over, and never really regained his composure. Yeah, the ball's just slipped away from his grasp, hasn't it, in the act of playing the ball. So error for error, but this one you feel maybe a bit more significant than the one that Percival handed Warrington just a second ago.
Is there an element, John, that we're seeing Warrington have iced their opportunities? Not had half as many as St Helens have had, but just the last couple of attacking sets, Saints have just pushed it a little bit. Do they just need to cool down a little bit?
I'll caveat that by saying this is exactly what you don't want to do when St Helens have come with a couple of errors, because I tell you what, they can adjust on the fly, this team.
Well, we know they've got the ability. They wouldn't be here if they didn't have it, and they've got the mentality. Most of this team, multiple grand final winners. But with a quarter of this game left, it is in the balance. Just like last night, it went all the way, and this is going to be the same here. Lomax skips across, gets it away. Wellesby's got to go to ground, and he just about held on. The groundsman won't be too happy with that, but he's got time to mend his field. They won't be back here till February. Here the ball with Delaney. They're 10 out here. Can they strike the front again? Short pass, great defence. Williams, not only does he create tries, he saves them. Quick play of the ball. They're rolling the kick in. Wasn't the best kick. I think that's going to be a knock-on. And once again, St Helens do not get to the end of the set inside the Warrington 20.
Well, I'll tell you what, though, there was a foot in there, wasn't there? Because the kick from Darryl Clark, from Lewis Dodd rather, looked really threatening. That's played up by Curry, so he'll be mighty relieved that Delaney has made an error there in trying to wrap that up. Because you don't want to be giving St Helens too many looks, too many opportunities when you're defending a short field. You really don't.
Discipline, boys, please. Heads intact now.
I would suggest last few minutes will be worrying for Saints fans that they're not making Warrington have to work it off their own line as such. They've given them a couple of easy outs.
Move, hands out. Hold on, one.
Every tackle you can spend down that end of the field is crucial.
Back up, back.
Trying to take from your opponent as much as you can. And that's why every tackle is a real contest now.
That's great fight from Nicholson.
It is. All short here, and a little sidestep again. They're looking to get to an edge here with Dufty, who eventually just runs out of room. And he's tackled 10 shy of the halfway. 2 left in the set. Warrington looking dangerous at the moment.
You see how little it takes to spark something. Just takes a half pull through, and you can really create momentum from nothing.
Well, they need a good kick, and it is a good kick, but it's caught on the full by Makinson. Brings it forward. Good chase, great shot, Yates. It is spellbinding stuff now.
Well, it's been relentless, hasn't it? I mean, that's a brilliant way to start a defensive set from Luke Yates. Exactly why they brought him to the club. Alex Walmsley back on for his second spell, and he's met with derision from the Warrington Wolves defence.
Darryl Clark out of dummy half. He's going to have to take the tackle there, and he does. Realises the situation. Saints don't want to be turning the ball over in their end of the field. 18 minutes remaining. Downfield they go. This ball should be collected on the far side. Is it going to roll dead? It doesn't go dead. Thewlis has got to bring it forward. Thewlis is tackled. 5 off his line. Can they get him over the line? They can't. What a start to the second half. Let's hear from pitch side, Jenna Brooks.
Yeah, Mark, 5 minutes after half-time, James Bell came off. I've just been told he's copped a heavy knock to the hip. He's feeling some discomfort. Unlikely he'll return tonight.
OK, Jenna, thanks for that. As they're trying to run round Saints here. They are running round St Helens here. Ashton backs himself. Desperation tackle.
Try saver.
Darryl Clark. What a tackle to stop Ashton, who, had he have got away then, was gone.
Not often you say try saver when you're in the opposition 30, but I'll tell you what, he's like a spider. He's Matty Ashton. That was turn off the lights and shut the door. What a crucial tackle. Darryl Clark just watching, offering the sideline, then backs his own pace to pull him down. Look at the clear space in front of Ashton.
Here now is Williams, kicks downfield. Awkward bounce, beautiful touch from Benison. And does well to get back up to the 20. Oh, it's heart-in-mouth time now.
Absolutely. We're in the championship rounds, aren't we? 17 minutes left in this game. There'll be fatigue all over that park on both sides. Make no mistake about that. It's who can keep their head when everybody around them is losing theirs. They'll come away with the spoils here.
Reminder. The top 2 join us next week. Friday night, Hull Kingston Rovers. Who will they be playing? Will it be Warrington or will it be Lee? We will find out in 20 minutes' time. And then Wigan on Saturday, 5:30. Will they be playing St Helens or will it be Lee for them? All will be decided. Women's Grand Final, Saints against York on Sunday. And then the men's Grand Final on the 12th. High kick for Dufty. Time to ponder. And don't forget, after the men's Grand Final, we'll be heading to Hull for the wheelchair Grand Final as well. Make sure you stick around and watch that. That will be as blood and thunder as what we're watching here today. Make no bones about that. Ball now works its way across field. You just wonder if Saints are wary now of that shift to the Warrington left-hand side, because they almost got burned last time.
Oh, again, so close. Scythes through Matty Ashton. There's gaps starting to appear now, Mark, isn't there?
I think Warrington at the moment are in the ascendancy, but in fairness, all their good work is in their own half, isn't it?
Yep.
They can't quite get over the halfway line. Can they here? They might do with Williams. Williams one-hand pass to King. King running out of room, has to take the tackle. That will be the 5th. Ball now will swing infield to Williams. Williams sends it high. Tester for Wellesby. Wellesby gets there and gets tackled instantaneously by Nicholson.
That's outstanding from Nicholson. He's had to navigate 2 defensive players who are trying to escort him off his line. And listen to the crowd now.
We've got more injury news. Pitch side, Jenna Brooks.
Joe Philbin has just come off. He started that half. He's come off. Jimmy Harrison has gone on for him. He's not getting any treatment at the minute. I'll try and chase and see what the issue is.
OK, thank you. Oh, poor pass. Really poor pass. Warrington tapping back. Here they go. It's going over Ashton. Disaster for St Helens. They gift wrap a try. And Matty Ashton takes full advantage. Warrington back in front. But that is calamitous from St Helens. And Ashton only too happy to take up the 4 points.
Oh, moments. If you could rewind, if you could have them again, if you could run them over, would you make the same decision? Well, Matty Ashton doesn't care. He's picked up his 25th try of the Super League season. And just look how quickly the transition the Warrington was. It's a terrible ball from dummy half, but a lovely tap back. And then calm, composed from Toby King, and sends it to the Warrington flyer. Matty Ashton in the corner. We have 13 and a half minutes left in this game. Are we looking at the decisive moment in this game? And has it come from a St Helens error, a rare error? Burgess, Marshall and co, they celebrate like the best of them. And this stand below us has absolutely erupted.
That was a rugby league disaster for St Helens, make no bones about that. Ashton and King at the double, 4 tries down the Warrington left, and they are back in front for the first time since the 12th minute.
It was a terrible ball from dummy half, but let's accentuate the positive here. How quickly Josh Drinkwater jumped onto that ball, and it was a really deft tap back as well, wasn't it? And then the calmness with which Toby King dispatches Matty Ashton.
This is a huge moment. This for a 6-point lead. 16 unanswered points from the Warrington Wolves. Can Thewlis add a huge conversion?
Clutch moment. You feel this is a clutch moment, don't you, in this elimination game?
Well, Percival hit the post earlier on in this match. This for a 6-point ball game. Straight down the middle. Nerveless from Thewlis. 6-point advantage to Warrington. They're heading to Hull KR as it stands next week in the playoffs.
Oh, and it's from one of the best players in Super League as well, in Darrell Clark, but that is brilliant. That is a thing of beauty from Josh Drinkwater. Sometimes it doesn't need to be the extravagant, does it? Sometimes it could just be the small things. And then Thewlis from the tee absolutely nails his clutch moment of the game. 13 minutes left. If you're sat on your sofa, I dare say you're on the edge of it. Strap yourselves in.
Yeah. 12 minutes for Saints to save it. As we are then, Hull KR Warrington will be Friday night. Wigan Lee Saturday at 5:30. That's as it stands. Warrington. Well, St Helens have made 3 errors in their own half that have cost them, in effect, 3 tries.
Yeah, just again goes to underline just those small margins between victory and defeat, or at least facing defeat, looking defeat in the eyes, which is what Saints are at the moment. They've got time. They do have time, and they have quality.
Do think this game turned with those 3 loose offloads in the Warrington half. They didn't get to the end of sets. They allowed Warrington a chance, and Warrington, fair play of taking it so far. 40-20 kick is on, not long and downfield. Wellesby, we know he'll go to the very end for Saints. Can he find a bit of magic? 11 to go. There's still hope. The likes of Makinson determined that his career with Saints doesn't end here. What a sensational game it has been.
And all of a sudden, Warrington are now starting to get numbers in the tackle. They're getting back in control of this run.
Short pass to Walmsley, tried to wrestle over the top of Drinkwater, wanted a quick play of the ball. Burns is into the action. Burns gets it to Lomax, who finds Percival, who almost slipped away there down the short side. Last one. Saints, can they this time put a good kick as Dodd sets himself, sends it high, says to Dufty, come and collect it, and Dufty does collect it. And he's tackled 12 off his own line.
Brilliant. Have they switched Percival and Matautia?
Yeah, possibly.
Yeah, I think they have.
Dufty's just gone down off the ball there. There he is. Looks to be okay. That knee that had a knee injury, didn't he, that ruled him out for a number of weeks.
He had surgery, didn't he, midway through the season.
Here goes Harrison to the 30. Saints cannot afford any more errors here. Can Warrington produce a bit of brilliance to win what has been an enthralling game of rugby league so far? The playoffs delivering again here on Sky Sports. 2 teams going at it, giving everything and asking nothing. And the ball on the 30. Saints now not only up against the scoreboard, they're up against the clock as well. Inside the final 10. Matautia carries.
Back, lads, back. Hold.
Are we set for golden point? Not out of the equation just yet.
Third. Move. All men hold.
16-4, Saints led at the break. Here's Lomax now. Gets it away to Wellsby. Tackled just over halfway. We'll play it now. Ball here to Wormsley. Wormsley offers the pass.
Good tackle.
Didn't deliver it. Burns in at dummy half. The youngster gets it to Lomax here. Lomax is going to run it. Gets it away to Wellsby. Wellsby offered the dummy. Drinkwater wasn't buying it and makes a great one-on-one tackle.
Yeah, and he's livid. He's fuming with himself, is Wellsby. And they have switched centres. So Percival's come over to the right. Sione has gone to the left. Ironically, I don't think it's a defensive thing. I think
penalty. High shot. And that might be one error too many for St Helens.
Well, he's falling. He's fallen, Matty Ashton. It's just a connection. It's not that. Well, there's not much in that, is there?
Let's go, boys. Come on then, Josh.
But Percival and Matauti are switching. I think they're putting all their eggs in one basket from an attacking point of view. I think anything the Saints have got to offer now is coming down Warrington's left edge, their right. But they've got a set to defend first.
Warrington looking for a fourth win of the season over St Helens. They completed the Super League double. They dumped them out of the Challenge Cup. And are they about to end the Saints season? Oh, that is an error. And that is a chance for Batchel. I think the referee's blown his whistle. Well, they needed an in, St Helens. Has James Harrison just given them one?
Yeah, he's just left the door open, hasn't he? Halfway line, full set, snatched at the catch from Drinkwater.
Shot clock on.
Yeah, it was kind of looped at him a little bit, but he should be taking those.
Discipline, Warrington. Time's off. Shot clock still runs. Let's get in, please.
Yeah, I think any lip readers at home could probably decipher that one. I don't think he's happy, Mark.
No.
Let's get in.
No, not happy at all.
Time back on.
He might be in 7 minutes if his team can hang on. Here's Burns from the base of the scrum, and Burns burrows under one, and Powell will wrap him up and throw him to the ground. Saints, well, there's 7 minutes left. They may get 4 more sets.
Keep them all.
They need a try and a conversion.
Back up.
Not scored since the 31st minute. Here's Parsi up the middle. That Warrington defence that you mentioned earlier on, John, has been tested, but they've come up with the answers so far. Trying to work the centre of the field there was Knowles. Ball works its way now wide. Here they go. Miss out pass. Shocker.
Yeah, and he acknowledges as much. Johnny Lomax, one of the best to pull on the Red V in the Super League era, but yeah, again, just in trying to execute the pass, has overcooked the pass. He apologises to his teammate. But look, they're showing their hand now, Saints. They're in the last chance saloon, and they are coming with everything they have, every opportunity they get down this right edge.
That sticks, and he was down the sideline. He's got a fullback to beat to score. Paul Wellens looks on, time ticking away. His side so good for, well, an hour really, before that magical Williams pass put King in to level up the match. And then that horrible error that opened up the door and put Warrington back in front. Can Warrington see this one out? They'll be going to Hull Kingston Rovers next week. As Philbin gets a quick play of the ball, here goes Williams. Boy, hasn't he turned this game. That assist just before half-time, and then just after the break. Ball now works its way with Dufty on the 5th tackle. How many times have we seen that this season? We'll play it now. Saints are running out of time. High kick will turn Makinson around. Gets the ball away to Wellsby. Wellsby brings it forward at full tilt. Nicholson stands his ground.
He's been brilliant, Nicholson, in defence. He's just been so busy, full of industry.
Percival. Is there a moment of magic left in the red V? They try and work their way centre field. 3 of their 6 tackles have gone. Burns into contact they go. Parsi goes flying through the line. Burns finds Wellesby. Wellesby gets it away to Percival, flicks it back. Need to get an offload away. Great one-on-one tackle.
Yeah, well covered by Philbin.
Last tackle. Now they go across the field. Lomax, are they going to gamble? They are going to gamble. They get it out wide. Matautia on the end of it. Kicks the ball downfield, but there is Dufty. And Dufty will take the tackle. There may be 2 more sets with ball in hand left for St Helens here. If Warrington stays squeaky clean, they're into the semi-finals next weekend.
And that's it. St Helens will be trying to force a mistake now. They'll be getting shoulders in underneath the ball, trying to generate something, force something.
4 times Warrington have been to the grand final and been beaten. They're possibly 80 minutes away from a return to Old Trafford. Here go Warrington. Williams trying to break the defence. Last one. But another minute burned off the clock. A clock that is quickly getting away from Saints. Is Matauti going to play at that? Ball went forward, I think, off Warrington. It's play on. Is there a bit of broken field for Benison? Not quite.
Not in the script, that one, is it? They've been doing it so well all half. Just punched the ball into the corner, and now they've conceded a penalty. Just too much from Beckman. Well, Sam will be right. He'll be annoyed because they've shown the blueprint all half. Just kick downfield, good kick, chase and defend. That kick was neither here nor there. And it's a ball steal that's been ruled by the referee.
This is it.
Now
Season on the line here. 1, possibly 2 sets left for St Helens, who led by 12 points 5 minutes before the break. Warrington have hit them back, and hit them back hard. What can Saints do here? Can they keep their season alive? Parsi takes it in. 20 out from the line. Warrington fans just holding on. 1 more test to come. Lomax finds Wellesby. Ball back for Percival. Better. They're knocking on the door. Can Saints possibly send us to Golden Point? Here they are now. They're going to have to score here, you feel. They've got numbers left. They have numbers left. They're going left now. Here is Dodd. Gets it to Lomax. Here's Matautia. Gets it to Benison. Has he got it down? Has Benison scored the try? He doesn't look overly convinced. What does Liam Moore say? He thinks it's a try. We could be a goal kick away from Golden Point.
Okay, it's tackle 4. We have a live call of try. We're checking the touch line and the grounding. Just go back on that, please. He's in possession of the ball. Have you got the reverse angle on that, please, just to ensure that his feet are always up? Yeah, go on this now. Okay, if you go to camera 3, please. Okay. He's in the field of play and he grounds the ball. I'm happy with the angles I need. I've made my decision.
Wow, what a moment. What a moment for John Benison. St Helens had 1 chance and John Benison has given St Helens hope. Sam Burgess can only look on. Sam, the player, could have done something about it. Sam, the coach, has got to sit and watch. Mark Percival, who hit the post earlier on, has got a kick to send us potentially to Golden Point.
Well, this is to come. Let's take a look at the try. And it's a spread play to the left-hand side of the field. And the most unlikely of try assists, only Matauti of all people switched to the left, but he provides just the right pass at just the right time. Makinson did it earlier on the right. Benison finishes on the left. And has there ever been a more pressure kick than this? It's knocking over Mark and take us to Golden Point.
You can see the camera shake. This stand is shaking.
Yeah.
They're trying to put Percival off. Mark Percival to keep St Helens' season alive and send us to the Golden Point. Can he deliver? He's on his way! He has kicked it! Nerves of steel from Mark Percival! Saints celebrate, and we go on! Sam Burgess, a semi-final potentially snatched out of his hands with the last kick of the game!
Oh, wow! Wow, never looked like missing. Ice in his veins, takes us to Golden Point, the first Golden Point mark in playoff history since the Cassava Tigers and St Helens back in 2017.
Wow, what a moment.
Well, Mark Percival's missed kick earlier on in the season, earlier in the game rather, we thought that might be an issue. Well, I mean, it is, I suppose, because that could have been a kick to win the game, but they won't mind. They're going to Golden Point, and look at that for a record. St Helens 1-4, lost to the Warrington Wolves. They don't have that same pedigree, do they?
Johnny, on you, get the tails.
Toss of the coin.
Yeah, okay, yeah, cheers.
What a wonderful game of rugby league this has been. What a game.
It's had everything, hasn't it? It's had absolutely everything. Controversy, skill, flair, grit, courage.
Well, George Williams has done everything he can. Well, he's going to have to do a little bit more if his team are going to win this match. How's your nerves at home?
Right, you're going.
A brilliant game goes on, and we will play to a finish here tonight.
Right, mate, yeah, right, mate. All the best. Good luck, boys.
Sam Burgess thought his team were there. Benison's wonderful try, and even better conversion from Percival. Who's got the moment of skill? Who's going to hold their nerve?
Well, there's a man who knows all about golden points, drop goals. Could it be Lewis Dodd?
Here come Warrington. Can they create something? They get first use of the ball. Ball works its way out here. Big shot goes in. Every play of the ball now is crucial.
Well, this is all about metre restriction now. I don't know who won the toss there, but I think I could imagine it would be St Helens. They would want to kick because it gives them the opportunity to do this deep into the set and trapping Warrington well away from the danger area.
Oh, penalty! Penalty given away! They restricted the metres, but Batchelor is penalised. And Warrington, you would imagine, are going to get first look in Golden Point.
Oh, wow. They've done everything right, haven't they? And it's just too much in the tackle from Batchelor. It's a massive kick.
Great kick. Now the question, when do Warrington pull the trigger? When do they go for the Golden Point? Walker settles things down. Power will take in the drive. He's inside the 30. They're in range, no question about that.
Well, Williams is your man. Williams is your man for the moment. I want to see what will track him off the ball and see where he is. They're not going anywhere, are they? They're sticking around the ruck.
Williams is in the pocket. Drinkwater's there. They're just taking another carry. Williams drops back. Drinkwater drops back. Is this the moment they go? George Williams to win it for Warrington. Charge down. Saints get it back. What an effort from St Helens. What an effort. There are bodies everywhere.
Well, you're running out of superlatives to describe this game. Jesus, got to be the best game of the season. That's a brilliant effort from Morgan Knowles, a diving, despairing effort that keeps St Helens in it.
He was like Superman. Warrington thought they were there. They were in prime position. Saints had other ideas. Offload here, trying to get to an edge.
Oh, brilliant cover. That's great cover from Pulis. Look, it might not look much, but if they get on the outside of him, they're in the clear.
Last one. Need a good kick. Lomax steps away from one. Is he going to run it? Is he going to run it? They're going to kick. It's a fly kick and it's on the full. Oh, Mark Percival, whose kick sent it to Golden Point, has just come up with an absolute shocker.
Oh, and you feel for the coach. You feel for the Johnny Lomax was trying to create something, but they then sent themselves down an alley, down a channel. Percival, the hero, turned villain, and Warrington are going to get another crack.
Well, surely they get another goal here. Yates, 30 away. 2 minutes left of the opening half of Golden Point. Nothing fancy here. Bateman steps out of one, steps away from two. He needs to stay in the middle of the field. He does. Legs one lifted above the horizontal. They're going now here just to route one. Carry. 2 tackles left in the set. Again, Williams is back, but not for a drop goal. They're just going to take one more. They'll get another shot. Williams to the right. Drinkwater to the left. Walker finds Williams with space. Williams sends the kick up. Warrington win in Golden Point. George Williams, the hero, has sent a Halliwell Jones into raptures. His first effort was charged down, but he didn't miss the second time. Sam Burgess' side are 80 minutes away from Old Trafford. They will head to Hodkinson Rovers next week. Saints are out. Their season is over in the most heartbreaking of fashion.
Well, cometh the hour, cometh the man. He has had his fingerprints all over this game. They've turned the heat up, St Helens. They applied pressure, but at key moments in this game, the man on your screen stepped up. None more so than the clutch moment, the